Yellow Mike Streamer is here presenting to you live. Rosemount Irish face off with, I think it's Mankato. Hopefully I'm right. Um, but I am your host, Yellow Mike Streamer, Aubrey. That's right, we're here. We're all here this Saturday morning down here in Lakeville as we come to see another exciting day game tournament here. A weird way to say that. But we're here. We have a few players that, or one player that might be out today. And that would be, looks like our Librero Paige. Shout out to Paige out there. Hopefully you feel better soon. And if you're on the live, you know what you got to do. You got to hit that like button. Hit that like button. But today we also have a player coming off the bench that had a little injured ankle. That will be Ellie. Ellie looks like she is warming up out here today. So, we're thankful for that. So we'll see how this all plays out today as we're here in Lakeville. We also want to take this time also to shout out to some of the booster parents out there who makes this possible. Help for the Rosemount Irish team. Everyone's there doing their effort, doing their, good job. And also to the sponsors, who are sponsoring the Rosemount Irish booster clubs as well. Your support goes a long way. So, for that, the Irish says thank you. And I'm here just dedicating my time and effort, trying to improve on this live streaming thing. So if there's anything that I need to improve on, just let me know. I'm just doing what I know, doing what I can. All right. So with the girls all getting warmed up out here, hopefully we can get you in a good view there. See the court as they go from it. Yes, yes. And if my audio is sounding good, hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up so I know that my audio is sounding good. All right. Yes, yes. As we got the girls warming up down here before the game start. And we got a top shot there. And we got, shout out to the ref. And we got parent Rob on the sidelines right there. Let's get a zoom in. He's a super fan. Rob's gonna be doing some line judge here today. We got that. And the girls are in their team huddle here. As we, they get ready for all of this. Yep. Get ready with the plans. For sure. Let's go. They're going to do the toss-up at this point. Oh, they already did the toss. Never mind. They're just going to get their welcome waves in as they greet each other here. Here we go. Good luck to I think the team is the Cougars from, I think. I can't see, guys. I can't see that far. Mankato Cougars. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Rosemount Irish. All right, I'll refer to The team is Cato in the black and yellow on the other side, and the Irish over here on this side in blue and white. All right, serve. We'll start off here with Mankato. Take by Jada. Sydney set up on the outside on Avery with a hit. That's right. A punch. Starting it off right there with the Irish on one, and Santalea will be on serve. Serve is good, and another one, an ace. The first one on the board for the Irish. Awesome ace by Santalea. And that was in. Another one, Irish is on three. Santalea is still on serve here. And it's short, self-inflicted, right in the net, the first one by Santalea. And that will put the Cougars on the board for 1 point. Irish is on three. Let's go. All right. All right, Cougars. There's Sydney with the set out to Dakota. Sending it. Jada up. Well, we got a net call on the Kruger there. Let's go. Now we'll have Dakota Electric with the serve. Let's go. Serve is good. Santalea with the dig. Sydney set up on the outside to Avery with a push, looking for the back corner. All right, the Krugers are going to send it, but Dakota is there, and no one could get it. Vera could not reach it in time, and that will put the Krugers on two, Irish on four. Yeah, yep. If you're here cheering for the Rosemount Irish, you know what you got to do. Hit that thumbs up button. For sure. Hit that like button. Let's go. All right, Sydney set up. Venice coming flying with the push. Kruger is looking for the back, but Santalea is there. Sydney on the outside to Venice. And that was self-inflicted. Right in the net by Venice. The Krugers. All right, here we go. Dig. And Avery tipping it back over as the Irish here should be on 5. Looks like they're having a, there we go. 5-3 is a score. Dig by Dakota. Ooh, Vera with a swipe. And it's out on the back line. Irish now on 6 as Miss O shoot herself with the serve. Let's go. Serve is good. And it didn't make it over the net. And that will be self-inflicted by the Krugers. Irish now on 7 is Avery with another powerhouse serve coming up. And that was out. A little too much power in the house and by Avery. But Avery's out, and we got Hadley in. Let's go. Dig by Dakota, but it is gone. It's a fly out of here by Dakota. And the Kruger now on 5. All right, Kruger's with the serve. Dig by Headley. Up by Dakota. And Venice looking for the back corner. Oh, rolling off of Headley. And Dakota couldn't catch it. And that will put Kruger's on 6 as the Irish still on 7. Kruger's still on serve. Santalea with the push up. Sydney setting it up to Venice, looking for the back corner. All right. Ooh. Vera tried to block that one, but couldn't get it all the way. All right. Page with the dig. Sydney on the outside, and Venice with the hit right in the middle. That was a vicious hit by Venice. Venice now on serve here. All right. Yep. And that will put the Irish on 9. As vicious Venice on serve. There we go. They tip Dakota Electric up on the outside. Sydney, oh, just a little too far in the net. Self-inflicted. All right. Right now, Kruger's on 8. Irish on 9. Hadley with the dig. Sydney set up on the outside to Santalea, but it was short. Not enough power. Need to get the battery charge up. All right. Kruger's with the serve. Dig by Hadley. Sydney sneaking it over. Santalea up. Sydney and Venice back. Venice is there to the corner. Dakota setting it up, and Santalea's putting it back as the Kruger is looking to the back, but that's way out. Yep, the Irish now on double digits as Vera take a break and Jada goes in. Jada will have the serve. Serve is good. Jada comes slinging in with an awesome ace, putting the Irish on 11. All right, Jada is still here on serve. Ball on court. Reset by Jada. And another one. Jada had to jam on with the girls for that celebration of the second ace she brought. Irish on 12. Here we go on Jada again. She's on fire with the third one. And Jada coming in with all the aces. She brought them here today, right down here in Lakeville. Jada still on serve. And serve is good. The Krugers decide to do a side out. Now on double digits 10. Irish on 13. The Krugers will have the serve. Dig by Headley, and it's touch. Coming in too fast, flying. The Krugers will get the point now on 11. All right, Hadley with the dig. Santalea coming in with a powerhouse hit. Planting it in the back corner. Irish now on 14. And now we have Slinger Sydney coming here with it. The serve. Serve is good. As they look, Sydney set it up to Dakota. Santalea with just a push in the middle. Here we go. Sydney setting on the outside to Jada. Jada to Santalea. Bumping it right back there. And they send it. Deja with the dig. Sydney on the outside, but it's... Oh! Couldn't make it over. Right idea. But the Irish still on 14 as the Krugers on 12. Yes, yes. All right, dig by Venice. Dakota taking it out of the net, and it was self-inflicted by Venice in the net. All right, the Krugers on 13. Irish on 14. Dig by Venice. Up. Sydney sending it up to Dakota. Looking for the planter of a hit. Sending it right there. Electric style. On the Krugers. Now on 15 for the Irish. And now we got Santalea with the serve. Let's go. And an ace! Yes, yes, yes. Santalea with the ace there. Irish on 16. Santalea still on serve. And a little too much power there as she comes swinging. That was out. The Krugers have the opportunity here to side out. Or to tie it up. No, not tied up. It's 16-14. Gotta look at the scoreboard. Dig by Jada. Sydney up on the outside to Avery. Avery with a tip right there as she comes shooting in. Oh, shoot. Here we go. You know what you gotta do. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up button on your YouTube screen there. If you're not a member yet, go and subscribe. Dakota with the serve. And it's an ace by Dakota. Yes, a shocking one at that. All right, Dakota with another one. Serve. The Krugers looking. Dakota setting it up. Sydney to Venice. Venice got it bumped. And they couldn't get it. Irish will now be on 19 as the Krugers on 14. Dakota still on serve. Ooh, just short. Self-inflicted. Right in the net by Dakota. All right, the Krugers will have the serve. Serve is good. Dig by Venice. Sydney setting it up to Santalea for the back row hit. And the Krugers could not catch that one. And the Irish are now looking closer to that win. Right now the Irish on 20 as we got Avery on serve. Ooh, and that was in on the back line. Right there. Irish 21. All right, Avery is still on serve. And it's another one by Avery. 22, 2-2 for the Irish. 15 for the Krugers as timeout call by the Krugers. And I'm telling you, what an excitement in the first half as the Rosemount Irish face off with the Mankato Krugers. Yes, right now the score is at 22 for the Irish, 15 for the Krugers. And they're trying to reset, get this off. But the Irish are closer to the end of the first set. So you know what you got to do. That's right. You know. Hit that thumbs up button, all right? Let's go. All right, Avery with the serve. Nice and low. And they're looking. And over back by Avery. Nicely done. They're looking for the back. Avery on the back. Santalea recovered it. And Sydney will put it over. As Dakota or the Krugers back. Nicely done. Tip there by Sydney. On the line on the inside there. And that will put the Irish 23. Water Valley there by the Irish. And Avery is still on serve. And it's rolled off the net. And it's covered by Vera. Here we go. Krugers looking. Santalea, but they could not catch it fast enough. And that will put the Krugers for the side out at 16. Irish on 23. Now we'll have Avery take a break as Hadley goes in. Krugers on serve. Dig by Dakota. Sydney setting it up and Hadley pushing to the back. And that is out. Irish on 24. And Venice coming in here with the venom. Let's see. All right, a tip over. Vera sending it back as a Kruger line up, getting ready for a hit. Right in the middle on the Irish. 17 for the Krugers. Irish on 24. All right, dig by Dakota. Sydney set up on the outside of Santalea. Self-inflicted as it's right in the net. 18 for the Krugers. The Irish need 1 point here for the win of the first set. And that will be it. Give up by the Krugers. 25 for the Irish. 18 for the Krugers, as that last one was self-inflicted. Yes, for sure. That was an exciting first set as the girls, they brought that to the Krugers for sure down here. But as of right now, as we got some time, I know you can see it's that little button down there in the bottom right there. It's a little, a little button that looks like this. Yeah, hit that button. Hit that button right now if you're enjoying watching the Irish slam out here on the Krugers for sure. You know how it goes. Yes, yes. So that's for sure. Come on now. I know you can do it. It's right there. Down here. Down here. Yeah. That helps all Yellow Egg Streamer to bring these content. You wonder how? Yeah, we get more views. That's right. You know, it's the algorithm we're trying to beat here. All right, now we go to the second set in a little bit here as the girls take a break and get ready for the second set. We'll see if they can bring it the same way. All right. Here we go. We got Sydney on serve. Serve is good. We got a net, and that will put the Irish on one. Sydney still on serve. Serve is good. And that is out. Hit there by the Krugers. Sydney still on serve here. Serve is good. The Krugers. And it's back over. Irish still cranking it out here. Sydney on serve still. And that is in. Irish on 4. Sydney with the ace for sure. Yeah, we're cranking them out. Here we go. Kruger's fighting for it. Trying to get off that egg. Jada with the push. Sydney set up on the outside to Avery. And it's a hit. A touch out. Putting the Irish on 5. And we got slinging Sydney here. Still on serve. See what I did there? Here we go. Ooh, a touch, and Sydney dive in and got that one. And a block by Dakota. Jada getting it up. Sydney setting it up, and Dakota sending it back. Electric style. It was like shockwaves going over there on the Krugers. Still on 0, by the way, as the Irish on 6. Sydney still on serve. Serve is good. Here we go. Oh, and that was in. Another slamming hit by Miss Oh shoot, Avery. Bringing that one, and a timeout call by the Krugers. The score right now is 7 for the Irish, 0 for the Krugers as they come out. And the Irish is just bringing it in there, doing a little leprechaun dance. I'm telling you, it's quite the excitement, but let's see if they can wrap this one up pretty quick. All right, let's wrap this up pretty quick. Let's see what they do. So let's go. Irish. Sydney still on serve as she's slinging it today. And that was out. Yeah. Here we go. The Krugers will now have 1 point on the board. Irish on 7. Krugers with the serve. And that is way out. They gave it right back to the Irish. And now we'll have Santalea with the serve. Now, if you're liking this game here, hit that little thumbs up button for the YouTube. All right, let's get that going. And it's self-inflicted right in the net by the Krugers. I think the Irish should be on 9 here. Score! I need to change the score. Yep. And that's 9. Should be 10, but all right. We're so far ahead anyway. Santalea with the serve. Just low. And it's out with no touch. Irish are now on double digits 10 as Santalea keeps sending them straight over. And it rolls off the net. Ooh, Venice got it. Santalea back up. And Jada putting it back over. The Krugers looking. Oh, and they couldn't get it over here because it was self-inflicted. Right in the net. Irish on 11. And Santalea got the sauce today. That's right. Here we go. Ooh, it's too hot. Too spicy. Santalea dropping that heat on the Krugers with these serves. Ooh, here we go, another one. End ball on court. But it's a net off the Krugers. Santalea still on serve as ball on court. Here we go. And it's in! Hit by the Krugers. Now on to Irish on 14. All right. Let's see the Krugers here with the serve. And that is out. As they gave it back, Irish on 15. Sub, as we got Jada out, Vera in, and Dakota Electric with the serve here. Here we go. Krugers push to the middle. Ooh, couldn't get it over. Couldn't get it over in time. And that will put the Krugers on 3. All right, Krugers with the serve. Dig by Santalea. Sydney to Vera. Not perfect, but we got it. And a block, oh, by Avery, but she couldn't hold it. And the Krugers now on 4. Irish on 15. Dig by Venice. Sydney set up on the outside to Venice. There we go. Yeah, and that was self-inflicted. In the net, the Irish now on 14. Now we got, oh shoot, Avery on serve. Here we go. And the Krugers looking. Santalea is up to Sydney on the outside. Venice looking for the back. Krugers dig, setting it up. Pushing to the corner, but Dakota got it. And Sydney on the outside push. Venice. Ooh, we got a net on the Krugers. Irish on 17 as Avery still on serve. Here we go. And it's out. Irish now on 18 as Sydney is out and Elena is in. Avery on serve. Let's go. Serve is good. Avery come diving in. Back over. Santalea up. Elena to Vera. And it's out. Little too low on the serve, but we'll make it. Avery's out. Hadley is in. And that is out. And that will put it's at 19. I think we're on 20. It is. Seems like we're not getting the points here today. All right, here we go. Venice come flying in with a serve, but it was self-inflicted as it's right in the net. 6 for the Cougars. Dig by Hadley. Elena up. Santalea pushing over. Venice with the dig off the back row. Dakota and Santalea bringing it back. And a block by Vera. Unstoppable. And that will put the Irish on 20. 2-0. Let's go. I see that like button. But, you know, drop a comment or something. If you like the girls are how they are playing, just drop the comment and say, fire. That's right. Right in the back corner there by Jada. Yes, she just brought all the ace today. 21 for the Irish. Here we go. Jada with the dig. Elena setting it up to Dakota, just short. Right in the net. Self-inflicted. All right. Here we go. The Krugers will have the serve. Roll in and it's out. Irish on 22-2. Let's go. Elena will have the serve. Hadley's out. Avery's in. Serve is good. As the Krugers, and it's gone. Irish should be on 23. Yes. And Elena still on serve. Here we go. The Krugers are fighting for it. Oh, Avery got it. Santalea with the back row hit. Here we go. It's back over. Oh, Venice come diving, but couldn't catch it in time. Good play there by the Krugers. Irish still on 23 as the Krugers on 8. Jada with the dig. Elena up. Avery with the push towards the back. Here we go. Venice. And Dakota sending it with a hit. Just with the electric style as she dropped it. 24. And now we have Santalea with the serve. Serve is good. Jada. Elena up and Venice sending it. And a block by Dakota as she shock him. And that is the end of the game. Wow. The Irish 8-25. The Irish drop that one down on the Krugers today, knocking them out in only 2 sets. All right, so now we'll take a break, and then we'll go to the next one, I think. I got to figure out who we're playing yet, and then I'll let you know. But I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.